Hi, I'm Frank from the Watchdog team, and today we're taking apart another project that looks shiny at first glance, but falls apart the moment you touch it. The name is Liquid Broker Fx, a throwaway sounding brand promising tight spreads, regulated protection and rapid execution. Read the site long enough and you'll notice a pattern. Lots of marketing, almost no substance, and a series of classic red flags that point toward one conclusion: don't trust them with your money. From the first scroll, the website feels unfinished, as if someone stitched together a few stock images and a handful of buzzwords and hoped nobody would look under the hood. There's no phone number, no meaningful corporate address, no regulatory badge that links to a real registry. The domain was registered very recently, on August 5th, 2025, and the WHOIS information is anonymous. That combination, a brand new domain, hidden registration and scant contact details, is the standard toolkit of opportunistic scammers. Build a convincing shell, attract deposits, and disappear or rebrand when complaints start to pile up. What Liquid Broker Fx sells in language is confidence and convenience, but what it actually delivers is opacity. Their platform is a hollow construct. Screenshots that mimic live charts, but that copy public data feeds from third-party services. Claims of a proprietary terminal without a single verifiable download or a demo you can actually test, and user dashboards that show balances and performance that are at best simulated. A legitimate broker will point you to a platform you can test, link to established backend providers, and show clear evidence of active user traffic. Liquid Broker Fx gives none of that. Traffic analytics reveal almost no organic visits. A ghost site dressed up for Instagram ads and contact forms. The payment story is another warning. Liquid Broker Fx apparently restricts deposits to cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin and USDT. Crypto-first payment rails are a favorite among scammers because transactions are reversible and much harder to track and recover than credit card or bank transfers. Promising fast settlement while demanding crypto is a fast track to losing money without recourse. On an honest platform, multiple reversible payment options are standard. On Liquid Broker Fx, the insistence on crypto looks less like innovation and more like an exit strategy for those who take deposits and never intend to return them. Registration on the site is intentionally frictionless, almost suspiciously so. The sign-up form asks for minimal information, designed to encourage mass enrollment rather than careful client onboarding. But the hard edge of the scam appears only after you fund the account. Sudden demands for notarized ID, copies of bank statements, SWIFT confirmations, and other intrusive documentation framed as mandatory verification before any withdrawal. Those requests are a double-edged sword. They are the pretext for endless delays and new requirements, and they expose your sensitive personal and financial data to unknown operators with no oversight. Handing over scanned identity documents to an unregulated, anonymous website is not just risky for your money. It puts your identity in the hands of potential fraudsters. Psychologically, the operation is textbook manipulative. New registrants are often contacted by account managers whose job is to humanize the platform and de-risk the decision to deposit. They offer small wins early on, a token withdrawal here, an apparent profit there, to win trust. Once that trust is earned, the same managers escalate pressure, bigger positions, exclusive opportunities and emotional tactics that push users to increase deposits. When the moment comes to withdraw a substantial balance, the platform invents bureaucratic obstacles, compliance holds, verification fees, tax payments, or processing charges that must be paid before funds can be released. Those fees are the scam's bread and butter. If the victim refuses, the account is frozen or closed, and the support channels go silent. If they pay, more fees appear. This slow squeeze can drain even cautious savers. Legally, Liquid Broker Fx is effectively untouchable for victims. The absence of a verified license from a recognized regulator means no complaint mechanism, no dispute resolution path, and no investor compensation scheme. Regulatory oversight is what allows you to escalate problems to an authority that can investigate and enforce. Without it, you have no practical way to demand accountability. Even the terms and conditions and risk disclosures on such sites are cosmetic. They don't replace the protections that come with a legitimate license or a transparent corporate structure. There are other, smaller signals worth mentioning because together they create an unmistakable profile. The site's content is generic and repetitive, sometimes inconsistent across pages. Executive biographies are thin or unverifiable. Claim partnerships or integrations don't appear on the alleged partners' sites. Social media presence is absent or artificially small. These ingredients taken together form the smell of a short-lived operation designed to look real until it is profitable to vanish. If you've already engaged with Liquid Broker FX, the practical steps are painful but necessary. Stop sending money, preserve every piece of communication, take screenshots of your account pages and payment confirmations, and contact your bank or payment processor immediately to request chargebacks where possible. For cryptocurrency payments, options are limited, but reporting to law enforcement and to the exchanges used for on-ramps is still a necessary step. Filing complaints with consumer protection agencies and regulators in your jurisdiction helps build an official trail. Collective complaints can sometimes prompt action from payment processors or hosting providers. Beyond recovery efforts, the episode is a lesson in due diligence. Real brokers are transparent about their legal entity, their regulator, and their physical presence. They provide clear terms, audited financial statements, or at least verifiable third-party affiliations, and an ecosystem of user reviews and community discussions you can cross-check. If a site tries to rush you, hides its paperwork, or insists on reversible crypto-only deposits, treat that as a bright red alarm. Trustworthy financial services earn trust through verifiable documents and a record of consistent long-term operation, not through glossy web pages and high-pressure sales tactics. Emotionally losing money to a scam is devastating, but it also offers the clearest motivation to learn the red flags. Scammers rely on attention and momentum. They'll try to capture both with friendly outreach and the illusion of quick returns. Break the momentum by stepping back, demanding verification, and insisting on independent confirmation of every claim. Ask for regulator numbers and check them against official registries. Ask for audited proof of custody for client funds. Demand a demo of the actual trading platform with verifiable live order execution. If those requests trigger resistance or delay, that resistance is telling. Liquid Broker FX is not an innovator in online trading. It is a recycled playbook. New brand, same mechanics, simulated profits, crypto-only rails, opaque verification, pressure to deposit, and then obfuscation or disappearance when real scrutiny begins. The site's slick layout is designed to short-circuit skepticism, but when you apply the basic tests of legitimacy, verifiable license, transparent contacts, demonstrable traffic, and an independent trail of user experiences, the facade collapses. Protecting your money is ultimately about patience and verification. If an opportunity supposedly guarantees steady returns in volatile markets or makes withdrawal conditional on additional fees, your instinct should be to walk away. Liquid Broker FX checks enough of the scam boxes that the safest approach is simple. Don't register, don't deposit, and don't hand over documents. If you're already entangled, act quickly to gather evidence and contact relevant authorities. Scams like this survive because they prey on hope and haste. Replace those impulses with verification and healthy skepticism. Real brokers withstand scrutiny, fake ones dissolve under it. Liquid Broker FX does not pass the test. Lost money with a broker? Find out how to get it back. Contact us at watchdogonline.eproton.me. Leave your name and phone number so we can get back to you. The Watchdog Online team stands guard over your safety. Together we will make the internet better.